今天是我英语口语提升的第11天，然后主要的内容还是说练习那个 imitation license，还有背奥巴马的演讲。今天要开始背他的 Part 2，然后把之前所有背过的还有练习过的再复习一遍。下面让我们开始吧。
You know what? I think you should just go for it. I mean, what have you got to lose? You've got plenty of experience, and nobody is more passionate about this kind of work than you. Just because you don't have a degree shouldn't make a difference. I mean, you've been doing this for real for so much longer than anyone who just come out of university. Besides, what's the worst thing that can happen? They might turn you down, but who cares? It's not like you really need this job, but imagine if you get it. Living on an island, going for a swim every morning before work, eating fresh food and seafood every day. I think you should just go for it. Then I can come and visit you. What if I help you? I can make you a logo or something?
You know what? I think you should just go for it. I mean, what have you got to lose? You've got plenty of experience, and nobody is more passionate about this kind of work than you. Just because you don't have a degree shouldn't make a difference. I mean, you've been doing this for real for so much longer than anyone who just come out of university. Besides, what's the worst thing that can happen? It might turn you down, but who cares? It's not like you really need this job. But imagine if you get it. Living on an island, going for a swim every morning before work, eating fresh fruit and seafood every day. I think you should go for it. Then I can come and visit you. What if I help you? I could make you a logo or something, or
The voice of a young field organizer who's working his way through college and wants to make sure every child has that same opportunity. You hear the pride in the voice of a volunteer who's going door to door because her brother was finally hired when the local auto plant added another shift. You hear the deep patriotism in the voice of military spouse who's working the phones late at night to make sure that no one who fights for this country ever has to fight for a job or a roof over their head when they come home. That's why we do this. That's what politics can be. That's why elections matter. It's not small, it's big, it's important. Democracy in a nation of 300 million can be noisy and messy and complicated. We have our own opinions. Each of us has deep-held beliefs, and when we go through times, when we make big decisions as a I know that political campaigns can sometimes seem small, even silly, and that provides plenty of folders for cynics who tell us that politics is nothing more than a contest of ego or the domain of special interests. But if you ever got a chance to talk to folks who turned out at a rally and crowded along in a role-playing in a high school gym, or see folks working late in camping office in some tiny county far away from home, you will discover something else. You will hear the determination in the voice of a young field organizer who's working his way through colleagues and wants to make sure every child has that same opportunity. You hear the pride in the voice of a volunteer going door to door because her brother was finally hired when the local auto plant added another shift. You hear the deep patriotism in the voice of a military spouse who's working at phones late at night to make sure that no one fights for this country ever fights for a job or a roof over their head when they come home. That's why we do this. That's what politics can be. That's elections matter. It's not small. It's big. It's important. Democracy in a nation of 300 million can be noisy and messy and complicated. We have our own beliefs. Each of us held deep beliefs. And when we go through tough times, when we make big decisions as a country, it necessarily stirs passion, stirs up controversy. That won't change after tonight, and it shouldn't. These arguments we have are a mark of liberty, and we should never forget that as we speak, people in distant nations are risking their lives right now to have a chance to argue the issues that matter, and to have a chance to cast the ballots like we did today. Oh my God! Finally finish it! It's so hard for part 2.
已经完成了今天的口语练习。今天的口语练习大概用了3个小时的时间，然后在背那个奥巴马演讲的时候，他的 part 2真的是太难了，就是他的句子也比较复杂，他想表达的意思也不是说特别通俗的那种。好累啊，嗓子疼。而且今天的那个背诵，也不是说特别的流畅。我还需要继续努力，但是我会用接下来每天的这种复习来增强我的熟练度。所以今天就这样吧，拜拜 ，Good night。